at Eagle Square today.
So as a delegate, what are your expectations on this national convention?
Well, my expectation and our duty as delegates to the convention is made easy because the party hierarchy has resolved on consensus candidates at this convention. And consensus is an option in the constitution of APC. And since we have, the party leadership have resolved that the election today is by consensus, it has started from the ward and progressed to the states, from state to the zonal level. And at the national level, the pattern, all the positions were basketed and distributed. And every state have made up the list of their consensus candidates. The harmonization is going on. And within a few minutes, I know the unity list will be out. And as soon as it is out, all of us will affirm to that, and it becomes, that will bring the convention to a successful end. And the candidates that are emerged from this consensus unity list automatically will be sworn in to take over the leadership of our great party.
So do you think that the consensus is going to be free and fair?
Yes, there's no other way. Our state, we know what is zoned to us from Anambra State. We have that of one ex-official and one deputy organizing secretary. So, and we know the people we have elected based on consensus. So, today, their name will appear against those two positions zoned to Anambra State.
So please, can you actually tell us what is the position of Anambra in this national convention?
The position of Anambra is like every other state. You know, politics is about crisis and crisis management. We've been able to manage the crisis in Anambra State from the accreditation center at the old parade ground, you won't even notice those divisions. So everything has come together. You know, Anambra are known for mature politicking. Party is a family business. Any person that sees his fellow party person, regard that person as a family member. So where the problem lies is when we face other parties. When you now engage in an election battle with other parties, and not when parties are doing family business. We have come here today to do family business. So there is no faction. Basil Ejidike is a recognized party chairman of APC. And he's a man who is endowed with some quality that he can use to ensure that every faction are brought together and as a family, so that we can be able to face other parties in the state. So things are going on fine in Anambra APC.
The situation of National Convention is calm. Everywhere is peaceful. The atmosphere is nice. It's well organized under the umbrella of the leadership of President Buhari. It's well organized. So we thank God for that. My expectation is that after the convention, we'll be able to put Anambra State's ESCO and Anambra State irrigation in order. The structure in Anambra State for now in APC is not well organized, and that's why we were able to lose in the past governorship election. But by special grace of God, after the convention, we will come out strong. We'll be more organized. We'll be able to put the structure properly in order, and by God's grace, we'll come out victorious.
So, as a delegate, what is required of you?
My requirement is for me to vote to the benefit of my local government, my state. If my state, we are going to vote exactly to the right person who will be able to put the structure of Anambra State APC in order.
The momentum of an aeroplane builds as it's climbing, and as it gets to the desired height, it goes on also. Let me assure you that what is building up today will get to a crescendo by the time the primary comes. And by the time the primary comes and it goes as seamlessly free of rancor as this convention will, the election will be a foregone conclusion. Let me assure you that you may not have people who are full of words in APC, but if you go on ground and take statistics of what has been achieved since the government came on, you will be assured that structures that are necessary to push the economy and progress of the people are on ground, and it was done by APC. Let's be honest about it. And I think that every holy book says, a man or whatever you are is known by the work you do. Let me tell you this. There is no way you can take in, you alone with your two nostrils, can take in all the air that is in this place, for instance. This is politics. People must talk. Everybody has seeks one advantage or the other. And let me tell you, APC is big enough to contain everybody's grievance one way or everybody is talking to be recognized. Everybody is talking for an interest. The essence of politics is who gets what, when and how. That's what it is. And I trust that everybody will be eventually contained. There cannot be two chairmen at the same time. There cannot be two secretaries at the same time. 20 can contest, only one will emerge. It is the spirit of brotherhood, togetherness, that will make the loser say, hey, okay, my brother, congratulations, we'll work together. And the winner must reach out to the loser also to say, come on, my brother, let us work together. That's what politics is all about. It's about give and take. Not everybody will say hurrah at the first time. Even in a conversion of Christianity, it's not the first time that you try to cast the devil out that it goes out. You have to do it repeatedly. I thank you.
Not just the crowd here, but the town was locked since Thursday. And it's a true indication that APC is the party and the party that is desirable by Nigerians. So I'm very excited about the turnout of people and the way the town Abuja City was locked up since Thursday this week.
Okay, Your Excellency, you are live on all the medias in Nigeria. Looking at other states, the crowd of persons from other states has not as much as compared to your state. What's the secret?
You mean the number of people in my state?
Yes, sir. There are so much in support of you.
That is the character of Ebonyi people. They are always very united behind their governor. We are one very united family. We are one happy family. And it's a show that there is no any other party in Ebonyi State than this APC.
Okay, your message to other governors of the state before I allow my colleagues to answer their question, what will you say? And to Mr. President on a day like this?
Well, the other governors are also doing greatly very well. We are all united, we are bonded, and we are supporting Mr. President totally. We're supporting the party, and we are for the good of this country, Nigeria.
You've actually changed Ebonyi so much. Is it because you are an engineer?
Because I fear God.
Okay, so looking forward, 2023, I just listened to the chant, APC, Governor Mahi is the answer. Let's assume that 2023 you clinch the ticket for your party and eventually win the general election. the infrastructural landscape of Ebonyi State has been so enviable to other states, especially in the southeast. How would you replicate such for the generality of all Nigerians?
Well, my goal will be to make Ebonyi State, the miracles Ebonyi, to be the microcosm of the macrocosm of the Nigeria, the expectations, and this is very much possible. And I believe strongly that if God gives me the opportunity and the people, we replicate that, and we will ensure that at least an irreducible minimum of what took place in Ebonyi State will happen in all the 36 states and etc.
Your Excellency, what is your grassroots ability in Southwest and South-South? How are you going to break through in those areas?
Well, you see, the point is that we, the Southern people, will be saying for the sake of equity, justice, and fair play, that after the North has taken it, that it should come to the South. And now, the same justice demands that the Southeast, we have supported the Southwest for 8 years, and of course supported them for another 8 years for vice presidency, and we've also supported the South-South for 6 years. And so the same equity and the same fair play and the same justice that made the North to think about giving us this opportunity, we also make the South-South and South-West to think that Southeast is their brother and they will give us such a opportunity.
Okay, finally, before we wrap up the interview, Your Excellency, what's the fate of the people of Ebonyi as concerns APC?
You have said it well. APC is Ebonyi State, Ebonyi State is APC. Under the 16 years of PDP in Nigeria, and of course, Ebonyi State, or you can call it even 20 years, you can see that the little time that APC came on power, Ebonyi State has been very, very much better than those years of PDP. So I think our destiny is tied to APC, and it's my prayer that God will sustain